Alright, so let's begin on what we're going to need. So to start off, I have these decorative shreds. I got them in blue and white. Now these are just going to make it look really full and nice. So again, I got them in blue and white. You're also going to be needing some glitter cardstock paper, or you can use regular paper, it's up to you. Some curling ribbon, some buckets. I chose these ones from Walmart. They were only 97 cents each. You're going to need some balloons, scissors, and an image. So I got these, I made them online, and I have a little one template. You'll see what I use that for in a moment. Balloon sticks and skewers, which you can find both of those things at Walmart, very inexpensive. And then don't forget, you will need your hot glue gun and glue sticks for this project. So that's all you're going to be needing, so let's get started. Oops, I almost forgot, you are going to need some foam board to secure your sticks in. You can use the ones from Dollar Tree, but this works out cheaper for me in the long run. I got this big long foam piece for $5 at Walmart. It was on clearance. I think they're originally $7. Either way you decide to go, you will need foam. So to begin, I'm just going to cut out all of my images. So I just picked 2 Boss Baby images because it was a lot easier than having each centerpiece different. So that's what I'm doing. It's just cutting all of these out, and I will be cutting the number 1 as well out for my numbers to use as a template. Alright, so we have all of our little pieces cut out. Now we're going to cut out the ones. So what you're going to want to do is flip your one backwards, if that makes sense, because we want the blue side to read the number 1. So I did put an X, so I want my X to be facing up, and I'm just going to trace a couple ones and then cut those out, and that's pretty much it. So having a template instead of freehanding it makes it so much easier. They all look very uniform, and you want that. You don't want the ones to look wonky, so take this step and make a template. You will thank me later. So as you can see, I have all of these. Now I'm just cutting them out like I said before, and it's just easy as that. Just cutting them out. And take your time on this. You don't want to sloppily cut it and make the edges uneven. And this is what it will look like. I love the glitter paper. I think it adds such a nice look to it. So next we're going to start cutting our foam. So this foam is a little messy, so keep that in mind if you do use this foam. So it doesn't have to be perfect either. So I'm just cutting this 2 squares. They don't have to be perfect, like I said. But yeah, just keep cutting if you do use this kind of foam. Alright, so now that I have all my squares, I'm going to start gluing them into the inside of my buckets, and I'm just placing them. I used about 3 to 4 pieces in each bucket, and I'm just securing that with hot glue. And continue doing that for as many buckets as you're doing. And here they are when they're all finished. Now I'm gonna start assembling my picks. So I have my little image, I guess, of Boss Baby. I'm gonna put a bead of glue and then my skewer. So these stick very well. I haven't had a problem with them so far. So just looking, I mean, you can see exactly what I'm doing. But then I'm going to get some scrap paper, cut strips, and then I'm going to conceal the back of the image and the skewer so that way it's not visible and it looks a little bit more polished, especially if you're using this for a party like I am. So I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue and just put the paper over it, and you can already tell it makes a big difference and it makes it look a lot nicer. Did that to all of these ones, and I'm going to do the exact same steps to the other images and for the number 1. This is just me showing you a little bit more in case you didn't understand before or something, but this is what it does look like. Now that I have them all done, it's ready to place inside the buckets. Now, you're going to see me put 2 of the same picks in on accident. As you can see, it's both the same pose that Boss Baby's doing. You're not going to want that. But, again, I don't know what I was thinking. You'll see me switch it up in just a second. There we go. So this is what I wanted. I wanted the foot sticking out. That way it wasn't hiding behind the 1. And I noticed the 1 needed a little something extra, so I did get some curling ribbon and tie it around. And you'll see me do that in a second. But first we're getting the balloon, putting it on the balloon stick. Very simple. Again, you can find these balloon sticks very inexpensive. I believe there's $1.97 for 20 of them at Walmart. But again, I'm going to add some curling ribbon to both the balloon stick and the skewer right underneath the 1, and I'm just gonna tie that in a double knot and then curl it with a pair of scissors. And here I am sticking the balloon into the foam, just how I did the other ones. But I did want this one to sit a little bit higher to add another level, I guess. And then now I'm going to add my paper shreds. And I did mix both of these together, and I liked the combination of them. Instead of blue and white, just I like them both together. If that makes sense. And it's a no-brainer, but just continue doing the exact same steps for all of your centerpieces. Here I only did 8 because I have 8 tables for the party that I'm decorating. So again, just do all of them, and I'll show you the finished product in just a moment. And there you have it. Here's the Boss Baby centerpieces. This was only 6 out of the 8 because it looked a little too busy for the video. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like to see more birthday videos, let me know in the comments below. Give this a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will have more Boss Baby party ideas and DIYs on its way, so please subscribe so you can see those in the future. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!